Thank you so very much to the technical team. I'll be calling on Dr. Abdullah, Mr. Abdullah Sidi Aliu for your 1 minute comment to round up. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Lady K. I think my advice for the incoming administration is to build a very strong partnership with the private sector. Because one thing I discover in export promotion is that removing the obstacles, removing the challenges that have been identified is one of the it's one of the catalysts that brings about the speedier and sustainable development of the export transaction. Technically, what I'm saying is that the incoming administration should dialogue with the private sector, identify all the problems, and then now using the Boyd's language, create some deliberate policies that are targeted at solving those challenges. Honestly speaking, if you do that within the first 2 years, you will see a remarkable and a significant development and growth of our non-export products.
Thank you so very much for making it very brief and impactful. Dr. Molara Akonji, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Thank you, Lady K. I will just quickly mention that we should look at the foreign exchange management in its present mode. It has become a barrier to trade. We need to rejig that and see how we can make it more effective and efficient. And then we should look at creating a roundtable monthly meeting for all stakeholders to discuss and agree on the performance of trade, particularly non-oil export, and chart a way forward for effective and efficient performance of that sector. Then there's this single window application that is yet to come on effectively. It's being run within CBN and the customs. The single window facility will help export, in all dimensions. And finally, I want us to revisit and review trade policies that have become obsolete. I'll give you an example. There's this policy on open accounts. It had been banned in Nigeria since 2006 by the CBN. But believe you me, if people are still, trading with open accounts, and they do it in a very smart way. A subsidiary company outside Nigeria will do open accounts without CBN knowing. And so most countries now are allowing open account and digitization. CBN has to come up to speed with what is going on in the international community. Otherwise, our goods, our export will be, delayed because there's standardization, there's digitalization, which we are not, rising up to.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much. And yes, Dr. John Isemidi, 1 minute, please.
Yeah, thank you, Lady K. But even with 1 minute, we'll be able to give you the A to Z of the way forward. First and foremost, I want to beg the incoming administration that production should be the core of our thinking. Those of us who are talking today, we are talking because we were exporting. Where are the younger ones not? Borrowing will not take us anywhere. Debt will not take us anywhere. We should equally work on the inflows, diaspora remittances, like what the Indians and all the Chinese are doing in this country. Training is important. My friend Sidi Ali was in charge of most of these policies. Multilateral, bilateral, and plurilateral. How many young exporters know what it is? It's a cultural issue. That when you say you are an exporter in a meeting, people will ask you, what can we see? What are the help, please, for exporters to travel for exhibition and order? Which you can tell the incoming administration, put us as part of you. We are the one bringing in the forex, not people who are waiting for 2027. Finally, In other countries of the world that I have visited or worked, priority is given to the SMEs. But here, CBN and others will come up with policies supporting the multinational organization. I can tell you based on the experience that no multinational organization in this country is interested in export. They are only interested in the local market of over 200 million. A very good example was when I was in Cotonou. We were looking for malt drink because we have more than 50,000 Nigerian students. They said that is not their territory. Finally, I can volunteer to help people like the way Boede is doing on export costing. They are 25 in my books. But the last presentation I made in Benin Republic, I gave 100 because the man who produces salt is different from the one who is into timber, furniture, and all that. We need to guide. We can't dodge away from production. We can't dodge away from value addition. We have to compete. As we are holding trade fair and trade medium, we could be looking at backward integration, import substitution. We cannot afford to be exporting crude, exporting wet, shea butter, cocoa. That is exporting poverty, exporting wet. We people will turn into 10 different things and bring it back to us. We cannot afford to be exporting wet and importing poverty in 2023. God bless you all.
Thank you so very much. I believe we have His Excellency back. Ida Ali, are you there? From South Africa? We had him back just now.
Yeah, I saw him just now.
Yeah.
So, well, it looks like technology is not supporting him. But just to latch on something that John just said right now.
Okay.
Multinational corporations in Nigeria, they are their own authorities. They come and it doesn't matter what policies that they are using, they come and then they take this in out. I believe that the incoming administration should be advised to compel multinational corporations to handhold a certain number, a given number of SMEs into the international market. It can be part of a deal that the incoming administration can work with them. Obasanjo worked out a deal with the textile, garment, and cotton sector in this country that I want you to deliver a certain, I think it was $2 or $20 billion of export proceeds. And if you do that, I will give you a separate bonus than the EEG. I think he even raised it to 40% as at that time. The incoming administration must recognize the capacity of the private sector, and in empowering the private sector also must be jealous about ensuring that the indigenous private sector is also handheld. The multinational corporations can take this up as part run it with part of their CSR budget. I think it is an important point. Thanks so much, John.
Thank you so very much. As we are rounding this up, I saw a comment on our platform now. It says, good evening. I may not pronounce your name properly, please apologize. I'm Egahide Patrick Oyekiel, first and only professor of ceramic engineering in Nigeria since 1994. I've been leading Nigerian delegates to international ceramic exhibition and trade fair in Europe, USA, and this month, I'm leading delegates to China. All expenses paid for by my foreign partners. Currently, Nigeria imports of ceramic products is over $900 million, and this projected to reach $2.1 billion by 2025. Real estate is a viable sector in Nigeria, and this is a major consumer for ceramic products. We need to build the capacity for ceramic growth in Nigeria. I'm the CEO of Epina Technologies Limited. I'm ready to present a policy document for ceramic growth in Nigeria. Thank you for the opportunity to participate in this meeting. Over to you, Femi Boyede. Any last comments? You were muted. Okay, and you heard what I read about...
Oh, sure, I'm reading it here. Yeah.
Yes, are you there, please? Patrick, I'm not pronouncing your name well, I apologize. Are you there? You want to say something?
I actually think he has already answered the question. Whatever paper or memorandum that you have that you want to submit, please send it to us via email. We will definitely help to make sure that it gets to the right quarters. TATRIG will do that for you.
Okay. And the information again is Femi@Femi Consulting, right? .com. Am I right, guys? The technical team, are you there?
Yes, that's correct.
Femi@FemiBoyede.com.
Sorry, I'm on now, and
Yes.
I want to thank the organizer of this forum and this Zoom meeting. I'm very happy to be a part of it. I want to mention that if we are ready to move Nigeria forward, we should consider certain things. I have been to Aso Rock 5 times under this current government to discuss ceramics, to make presentation. Nobody listened to me. I've been to all government agencies. Nobody listened to me. But I have foreign partners that are ready to come in and help to build the capacity in Nigeria. Unless government is ready to participate, we cannot grow this country, because Nigeria is having solid mineral rights worth 1 trillion on the ground, and we are not using it. And what do you need to produce ceramics? Clay, feldspar, silica sand. They are valuable, but we do not have the capacity. There are no university running ceramic program in this country. I was trained by the federal government of Nigeria to read ceramic in the UK and in the US. And since then, I've been having international fellowship to move around to build the capacity for ceramics in other countries. They invite me to speak on ceramics in Africa. I think we should take ceramics into this program that we are going to recommend to the government so that we can move this country forward. We use ceramics in medicine, we use ceramics in transportation, we use ceramic electronics and communication. Without ceramics, we cannot have this Zoom. The phone you are having is having ceramics. The vehicle that brought you to that place you are staying now is having 50 ceramic components in it.
Thank you,
I
sir.
think we should concentrate on developing ceramic in this country.
Thank you.
Major 80% of all the ceramic industry are MSE. Please, thank you for this opportunity. I look forward to participating next time. As I already mentioned, I'm ready to contribute my quota to development of this country. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. We really, really appreciate your final input. And as you know, we come up with some quotations sometimes. This quotation is from Dwayne Johnson. It says, success isn't overnight. It's when every day you get a little better than the day before. It all adds up. So a journey of 1,000 years starts with one step. Thank you for this team for putting this together. I believe we will see again next month, all of you with your different perspectives.